Welcome to Our Wise Bodies, where we dive deep into topics that help us learn how to communicate with our bodies so that we can live our best lives today. I'm Dr. Alisha Wilkes, doctorally prepared nurse, midwife, and nurse practitioner with 3 Moons Midwifery. Today, we're going to be talking about our energy bodies and the impact they have on the well-being of our physical bodies. Our guest today is Ariel Hubbard. Ariel has been a holistic health practitioner for over 30 years. Massage therapy, energy therapy, Reiki, hypnotherapy. As an energy worker, Ariel helps people to clarify their soul's path by opening the energetic communication and consciousness. She also helps folks clarify any disturbances and distortions in the energetic patterns and really ground with the earth and inside of our bodies. Welcome, Ariel.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're here today.
Me too. I'm so happy to be here.
So, Ariel, can you describe for us what our energy body is?
Sure, absolutely. So you may or may not be aware of this, but you have energetic structures that are around your body and inside your body. You have layers of the auric field, 7 layers of the auric field. 7, right? Some people say 4. You have 18 chakras, some people say 7. And then you have 12 meridians and 2 extraordinary meridians. And so these structures flow energy through your body, in your body, out of your body, around your body. And they have a flow and they have an interaction with your physical body that's really important. And having flow is really essential to being in a good place, to feeling balanced and centered, and to being in good health.
So I hear you're talking about feeling. You're saying that word quite a bit. So when we're talking about our energetic body and that feeling, how is that impacting our physical bodies?
Right.
And how does that show up for us?
Well, what's really interesting is the chakras actually affect your endocrine system and your nervous system through the hypothalamus. So different chakras are paired with different glands in your body, and through those glands, that information energy travels up to your hypothalamus, and the hypothalamus is part of the endocrine system and the central nervous system, and then that regulates all the other systems in your body. The meridians are actually paired with different organs in your body, and so they affect the state of those organs physically and other structures too, like your blood, how you digest your food, how you burn calories, what your metabolic function is. It's really interesting. The auric field affects the physical body because different layers of the field correspond to different aspects of our being. And one of those aspects is the condition of our physical body. That's the first layer. And on the 5th layer, it's what's coming up in your physical body. So if you're starting to get sick, an energy sensitive can palpate that sickness, as it were, which is an energetic distortion, by the way, and they can palpate that in the 5th layer of the auric field.
So our energetic bodies have the potential to provide us with information about what may be happening in our physical bodies before the physical symptoms show up themselves.
Yes, which is one of the reasons why energy medicine is really incredible, because there are things that you can do to change the effect of the physical. Because if you're affecting the energetic that sources the physical, then you can change what shows up in the physical body. It's pretty amazing, actually.
So do you have an example or a metaphor or some way to kind of make that more concrete for us?
Sure.
How would that show up in a person's body?
Well, it's really interesting. You know when people say they have a cold coming on? Okay, so yes, you're feeling subconscious activity of your immune system reacting to a pathogen in your body, right? But there's also an energy healer or sensitive can feel or sense a heaviness, thickness, darkness, mucus in the auric field. Depression shows up like a dark, heavy cloud. Anger shows up like spikes of red energy. You can feel it. Some people can hear it. Some people can sense it. Some people just know it. But there are different colors in the auric field and different configurations in the auric field that correspond to different states of being, either emotional, physical states, mental states, even spiritual states.
So it's interesting that you're talking about the color, because what I know of like the chakra systems, for example, is that there are colors associated. And then also that colors, scientifically are frequencies.
They are.
So they're energetic. And that there was some interesting information that came out that there was a gentleman who didn't have visual color spectrum, but he worked with a neurologist and got an implant so that he could hear color. So he hears the frequencies.
That's really amazing.
But so when you're talking about like the colors, how does that show up when we're working with our energy and how that could affect our bodies?
So first thing is that the chakra colors do not correspond with the auric field colors. They're completely different. And even though chakras can show up on layers of a field, they're a different color than because the chakra is a vortex of energy, and energy is radiating in and out of that. But what's in the field could be a completely different color than that chakra, which is interesting.
So we're like walking rainbows.
We're like walking rainbows. But the thing is, depending on what's happening with somebody's configuration, you have different vibrational frequencies. And so you have different colors that you can see. So some people can see them, some people can feel them, and some people can hear them, like the man you're giving an example. When people, and the thing is, everyday people can feel this stuff. When someone walks in a room and there's a dark cloud around them, you can feel that. And people who've never worked with energy in their lives have worked with energy their entire lives. You can read someone's mood, and if you can do that without talking to them and knowing what's happening in their life, like you say, well, what's going on with you? But really it's, well, what do you feel from this person? If you can feel something going on with that person, you're reading their energy. You just don't know that that's what you're doing. Yes, because you're reading energy.
Yes. So there's so much good juicy material here. And I feel like there's a lot more we could talk about. But for, our folks watching, what would be one, kind of practical tip that you could offer folks to, really tap into their energy bodies that's going to really have an impact today on their physical body? Okay,
so if you know that you're feeling off, somehow you're just not as, if you listen to the adjectives, they're all related to energy. You're not feeling bright. You're not feeling open. You're not feeling centered. You're not feeling clear. Those are all adjectives that actually describe what's happening with the chakras, the meridians, and the auric field, right? If you're not feeling those things, you want to use some self-care strategies to regulate those. One of the things I teach my students is energy management. And energy management is a series of ways of meditating to clear the different chakras, the different layers of the field, and the meridians to balance and recalibrate the energy flow so that people feel better. That's information that's obtainable. But also for the average person out there, go out and exercise. Do something that makes you feel centered. Do something that makes you feel like you're in alignment with your purpose. Make sure you drink enough water. Have a positive interaction with someone, a positive communication, and 14 hugs a day boosts your immune function. So make sure you do that. Those are practical tips. And then if you want more on working with the energy field, yoga is fantastic, meditation's great, and then you can also work with an energy healer, and they could give you tools to regulate and rebalance your own energy. But I coined the term energy management because I think it's a tool that people can use to clear, balance, and manage their energy field. And for all you empaths out there, those are you people, you feel drained by people's energy. You don't have to be like that. There are tools out there that exist because there are things you can do to recalibrate, ground, center, and then transmute any energy that you're feeling in your auric field so that you feel like you're feeling in a I'm not going to say bubble, but in your auric field, you feel protected, safe, balanced, and in harmony and connected.
Thank you
of course.
So much.
My pleasure.
I am so happy that you were here with us today.
Oh, me too.
And, like I said, that's, it's a lot. We got a lot of information in a little package.
Exactly.
So I hope that you will get to come back and chat with us again.
Oh, I'd love to.
Point.
Absolutely.
We've got a lot that we could cover. Ariel has her own private practice. Her information is going to be available in the description. So if you have questions, please contact her. Give us comments. We would love feedback, your questions, your insights, what your energy feels like today. And I really appreciate your time. Please join us again for the next episode of Our Wise Bodies. Thank you.
Thanks.